All right, it cut off. I don't know if this is going to be in a part 2 or if I'll be able to have the space to put it together in one video. But yeah, they do know this is group 3 here for Snowflake Obsidian. They do know that you guys have some spiritual magical energy for sure, and they're afraid of you kind of leaving the house of horrors that they can't escape, because they feel like they think the way they think, they move in petty ways, they move in shady ways. Why should you get the good surprises in life? Why should you be able to escape when they're just pretending, right? This is the whole facade, 4 of Wands, and they really feel Lovers reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse. This here is like House of Horrors, storm outside, House of Horrors here, shady people around the corner, can't stand their own reflection, talk a big game but are empty and, in their own mirage, and this delusion of their ego kind of vibe. Like, these are not happy people. We have Aquarius energy here as well. Let's see some more of what's going on. Any advice? Things left unsaid, nostalgia. Yeah, people from the past that are mad that you either didn't drink the Kool-Aid or you were able to resurface if you did have some kind of breakdown. Yeah, so some of you for a while, you did kind of go through the loopholes of their games. And you might have tried to be a good person to them in this situation and offer them love and friendship and things. But then as time went on, like, you resurfaced, you survived it, and you didn't cave into being how they are. And so that's the thing with these people here. Yeah, they're over here with satellites. They're over here like the world could end. And they're like, oh my gosh, I need the signal to spy on Group Snowflake Obsidian. Like, oh my gosh, like, they're obsessed. They definitely are trying to find ways to look at your social media, get a word in, and get some kind of information here. But it's saying they've been unknown interference. All right, they've been factors in why things did not work out for you, why someone suddenly ghosted you. This could be the person, this could be like a friend even, or a partner who grabs your phone, even a parent, and they delete messages. So you never know someone was trying to show you love or give you support. Or they message someone low key and say, this person doesn't like you, they can't stand you, stop messaging them. I know because I'm close to them. There's been something like this going on, okay? We have deleting things, getting rid of downloads. This could also have been that they uploaded something that was false. So these are all the reasons why these people feel like they deserve it. They feel like they definitely deserve to have you lay hands on the situation, fight them, comfort them, something of that nature, because they did very much intentionally try to affect your life in a negative way and create a lot of chaos. Again, we have a lot of Libras, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, we have Aries here. Okay, let's see advice for you. How to deal with this situation moving forward. King of Swords. Cool, calm, and collected. They said they want you to come out of sadness of dealing with this. You have the right to grieve about these situations. You guys could have different embarrassment. You could feel let down. You could just feel very sad here. Feel very disenchanted that people move this way. It doesn't, kind of align well with your romanticism. But we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here and the Two of Wands. So they're saying be fierce, be like that Aquarian energy, reclaim your air energy. You had so much of your energy taken over by these people who really want to control your social dynamics. They want to control your name, they want to control your emotions, how you move, your opportunities, how you see yourself, and kind of get in the ears of all of that so that they can limit the access to you, and feel like they're solely, if anyone wants to come to you, they have to go through these people instead, and therefore they maintain control over you in some kind of way. And that's ridiculous. Like, you're no puppet king, you know what I mean? Like, you're ruling your own realm, you are the leading person of your own life, and so nobody gets to go over here and pull those games. Those are manipulative behaviors, those are toxic, abusive relationship dynamics. So here it's saying to really catapult yourself out, push yourself into your free will. Don't lean too much on what friends and other people say. You need to hear your own voice and trust your own voice at this time. You do need to trust yourself in decisions and being close to people. So this reading wasn't to discourage you and say, see, this is why I don't mess with people, right? Because look at how they be. This is to tell you, look, you survived all of this and you just got wiser. You understand people even more. And now you can realize, okay, well, I might be straightforward in how I communicate. Others are going to move all kinds of sideways. And I need to make it very clear what I think. I need to make sure I am communicating to the people in my life so they know directly where they stand with me. They know my opinion on things, and they know if you have something to say or if you are curious about something, you talk to me about it. My mama ain't gonna message you on my behalf. My partner, no one else speaks for me but me. And that's that on that, okay? You might have to really guard your name as far as contracts and legalities and different things like that. You might have to take action in some regard too. Some of you, depending especially on the country that you're in, you might have grounds for like slander, different things that, these people don't see coming because they never thought. They might say, well, I didn't think you'd take it that far. But you know what? You can't just destroy someone's life, bully them around, and ruin all of their connections and expect to never have some kind of, responsibility. So for some of you, it could be that you're like, you know what? I feel like I have legal grounds here to deal with this, and I'm not going to keep letting everyone destroy my life. You can't come for my home. You can't come for, everything that is my stability and security and think that you can just bash my name or make me some kind of target or something like that. There could be problems with internet chat groups and things of this nature. So your advice is to stay beyond it. Continue looking at, this beautiful planet as a whole and know that you deserve to feel safe and at home here. Know that you definitely can handle. You can read these people if you need to. And it's like, if you need to, check them. But you can definitely handle yourself in social circles, okay? And you can be the wisest among it. So allow yourself to enact that wisdom and put your firm boundaries with what you do and do not tolerate on your different social media platforms and in your interactions and in your romantic connections as well. Cut the cords with all of these rejections and ghostings and sadness and disenchantment with, frenemies and stuff from the past, because you deserve something way more healthier. And you're going places, kid, okay? You're going places if you allow yourself with your free will, because that's a free will card. So that's what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, for those of you who chose the Howlite group over here, let's go ahead and see who thinks you want to kick their butt. All right. Let's see who it is. These piles have been doing the most. We have Justice here, a Libra. Libras just feel extra guilty, ain't they? In these reads. This could be someone who you went to court with. This could be this could be your partner. It could be your partner, someone you're close to like that. This could be 7th house energy. So it could be a business partner, your bestie, a parent you're close to. So maybe they're just feeling cheeky a little bit and they feel like, oh, you probably want to kick my butt because I just ate your snacks. All right, so there could be a little levity here for a moment, a little jokey joke. But this could be somebody who they feel like maybe they mess with your paperwork. I'm getting like school. I'm getting school. So like, let's say they mess with your financial aid, or they mess with your, like a roommate mess with your documents for, the housing and everything, or like a tax preparer or something. So this person could work officially with documentation and they could have kind of like a government job or like an office work job, or they could work in insurance or something, or it could be one of those people who they might not have been doing their job to your satisfaction, or they could have just been sneaky or whatever, and just feel guilty like, oh, you'd want to fight me if you knew I have not been working on your claim and it's been sitting right here as I've been filing my nails and looking at this online video every single time you call in, okay? So it could be someone that's a little detached in that way and they have some kind of official capacity and they're not letting you see behind the veil. They're not letting you see what's really going on. And they feel like, they can't lie. Like if all things were equal, they could deserve a little dust up, but they're still gonna present as if they are doing everything accurately, kind of vibe. We have more Libra. Oh my gosh, I'm tired of y'all now. 4 of Swords here, and we have Leo energy. Okay, you could have somebody who is like a picky foodie. like they eat small quantities of things. They eat like sushi. We have like little side dishes, or we have the charcuterie board on here, wine and cheese or something. Someone who's fussy. Someone who's fussy. They like their own space. They want to be left alone. This could be that somebody feels that because they did not like come out the house, or they felt like they didn't they didn't accept your apology, or they didn't really want to talk to you after you guys had some falling out, or just in general they just are not a people person so much. Like they don't, they want to socialize, be connected, but they don't really want to go out in people like that. So this person could feel like they've been kind of hiding from your presence in some kind of way. There could be something about an apology though. Yeah, this could be a Leo. Leos generally don't really take apologies at all. Um, they really don't. They sometimes, if they feel like it serves them in kind of the social dynamic or something, they'll pretend to. But fixed signs are grudgy. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, they're very grudgy. So this person could have been carrying that grudge like a baby, okay? And so they could be where Libra's also very bitter, very grudgy. So this person could have been where they haven't actually accepted an apology, and they could feel like you could low key feel that because of how they move. Sometimes they're like super, like they're supportive and like, oh yeah, you deserve this. You could have Venus in Libra in like the fifth house or something. So sometimes they're like super uber supportive, but then you also feel when they're kind of petty and shady, and they're kind of like skipping out on you, and they're not so responsive and things of that nature. And you're just like, okay. So this person could feel like like you would want to come for them. You know, you would want to come for them and be mad at them for just being very wishy-washy. That's what it is, wishy-washy and sometimesy. Because they would want to fight someone for that, and maybe they also are projecting or feel that you've been wishy-washy with them too, or you've been like a shallow friend, or you didn't show up for them, or you didn't give them, the proper apology, or they're mad that they owe an apology. So instead, they just feel like y'all are gonna fight or something. We have more children of Venus over here. We have Hierophant Taurus. So this could be a Taurus. Again, there's just this energy of people, instead of apologizing, be like, yeah, I messed up. I thought I was the boss. I thought what I was saying was so gravy, but no, it was corny. It was corny. I messed up. I was in my ego, whatever it is. This is like that little petty social dynamic stuff with Venus and Sun negatively aspected. So this person should we have fifth house. I knew I felt fifth house too with the Leo. So fifth house, seventh house vibes. So this is somebody who they could have thought they were going to have a certain amount with this Taurus type person. They could have thought they were going to have a certain amount of authority to them to back them up, or maybe they officially did, like they were a boss or something. So they thought that they could get you to do what they wanted, but it didn't play out that way. Like it didn't turn out that they actually were able to boss you around. So they feel like you would probably want to get some kind of revenge for that. This could be like that teacher who everyone knows is insecure, and it's just basically like abusing the students verbally and stuff because their spouse is about to leave them, you know what I mean, or like a landlord or someone like that. And you just know, like, oh, that's why this teacher is being like this. So it's like you already know that they're not what they profess to be, professor. um and that teacher also knows that you see through them, and they know at one day you might come back and beat their ass, okay? Is that kind of vibe. So you have someone like this who's like was an authority figure, and they feel like, they abuse that authority. Some of you, I'm just gonna be real, some of you, this can be someone who's like an elder, even like I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but it's like in their mind, it's like that energy of like if you gave them back how they treated you. So you guys could have had, I'm sorry if you went through any abuse. Maybe you did. Some of you did. And maybe even sometimes the law got called or something like that. Because we have children here, concerns with children, legalities, court, system, this kind of thing. So for some of you, it's the people who were involved in that childhood situation, where games were played with custody battles. There could have been abusive adults around, people who weren't protecting children, people who played games with children, like using children like pawns or something like this, messing with legalities and like ownership of the child kind of vibe, that kind of thing, instead of just being healthy, safe guardians and parents. So they feel like you could have went and been plotting this whole time. And, this kind of energy of like they would deserve it if you showed up now that you're grown and you can fight back is the vibe, okay? Yes. Some of you, it's like a boss, and they think that like once you quit, you're just gonna come back and kick their ass. Okay, that's what they think. Magic. Ah, they could think you're gonna kick their butt ceremonially or legally. Okay, so I think for a lot of you, they know that you're probably chill enough. You're not going to actually do anything physically, but magically, yes. This could also be that this Taurus is a magical practitioner. We could also have some Scorpio energy here as well. Again, Libra energy here. And this could be that they're expecting some kind of energy. It's like this. We had another pile that was kind of like someone messing with you energetically, because they know that you guys are like super wise and spiritual and able to recognize that with your gifts. And so this is how they're kind of nudging for attention. Like, you go away, but they feel like they can mess with you magically, and then you're going to try to fight them back. So it's like they would already be preparing for like a return to sender or something like that, and be like, oh, well, may the best person win. Let's see who karma sides with, kind of vibe. Like, what? Like, come on. Like, go outside. Now, there's a ton of cards here. I'm sorry, y'all. But there's a lot of people who think you want to meet them outside, meet you outside. We have an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Y'all could have put this person out the house. You could have kicked them out of a party. You could have made them move out of a house. This could be a roommate, someone, yeah, someone you went to school with. So in the dorms, maybe someone in the dorms. This could be a romantic partner here. This could have been a sibling, somebody who you stopped living together at some point, or you kicked them out of a house, like a house party kind of thing, or you kicked them out of an event, or you kicked them out of a wedding or a graduation. You didn't let them come. You didn't let them come to something that was important. You didn't invite them. So this could be like a major birthday or a major celebration for you, a major holiday, and you made it clear this person can't come. So this person feels like you would want to fight them. This was just like you slowly gearing up to let them know, like, know that if you do try to, be seen around here again, I'm gonna fight you. And this person could have told you, why are you trying to fight me? Because we got all the haystacks in the background. So it's kind of like, oh no, the big bad wolf is after me now. I bet they're trying to, some of you, this was like an employee or something, or like a coworker who there was problems and they had to make sure this person cannot come on the premises. You cannot be here. You cannot come on the premises. Something like that. Maybe you didn't actually kick this person out, but maybe an ex kept coming back around to the apartment, and then people had to tell them, you can't be around here. What are you doing? I'm also seeing like a bus line. So a bus or train or transportation or something. So this person could have been like lurking around or something. They needed to leave. You sent them away in some kind of way. Maybe you said, give me the keys. That's my car, right? It's my name that's on that jag. Okay, call you a cab. All right. We have a lot of mercurial energy all of a sudden, and we have earth energy. So definitely strong Virgo, strong Gemini. All right, we have somebody who's just kind of a solitary hermit person who feels like you want to fight them. This could be somebody, for some of you, this one's a little messed up though. This could be someone that you don't respect them, that you see on the street. So this could be the vibe that maybe you're aggressive to people who, like elders on the street, or people that you perceive as homeless or houseless people or something of that nature. So be real careful with that. That's not how we rock on this channel, but I'm getting that very strongly. So someone could think because of their status, because of their poverty, because of their lack, or they needed help. You saw someone who needed help and they felt like you just gave them real stank attitude or looked down on them. And they didn't know if you were a safe person, but they needed some help. And they were trying to approach, but they could tell you didn't really want to deal with them like that, or you were judging them. So let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, maybe they had like a flat tire or something. Maybe they were kind of young, so they didn't know what to do. They were very worried here. They could be worried about the neighborhood they broke down in. Maybe they weren't familiar with the locale or something like this. Yeah. So this is saying they thought maybe you would be upset with them. This could also be you guys could have a child. Wow, they think you want to fight them. So they could feel like your words are so harsh. Their words are so harsh, it feels like war to them. They feel like you're very changeable. You speak to children as if they're grown. And so they feel like like they think that maybe you're gonna like this feels like verbal abuse, or like this, and they feel like you could get more aggressive with them. Yeah, maybe you don't directly say it to them, but they hear you say it to their parents or their teachers or something, or their babysitters. They hear you say it. Maybe you think they've gone to bed, and you're talking about them to someone else, or you think the child's older and they don't really care because they're a teenager or something, and so you're like talking about them, but it's like they hear everything. So be careful, like be very careful for those who are younger. They're very affected by that, and they feel the energy. You are magical practitioners, so even adults feel that. So the children definitely really, really feel that, okay? Some of you, you're speaking about people's children that's like an ex-lover or something like that you're upset about, or their child. It's like that thing, like treating someone like a stepchild kind of vibe, right? We have that horrible phrase, horrible yet but yet accurate phrase, because of how people think it's okay to treat a child who's not from their loins, and their mini me or whatever. So their meal ticket kind of vibe. So yeah, be very careful with that. Okay, this could be nieces, nephews, children around you in some way. Maybe they're just children at the restaurant because there's food and stuff here, or in some kind of spiritual service. But it's like, don't speak negatively upon them. Okay. You got a lot of people who think you want to fight them. Okay, we have haunted by past decisions and lost chances, power struggles, reverse, yes, with spiritual support, reverse. So some beings in the spiritual world feel like you're trying to fight with them. You're trying to wrestle with them too much. I feel like this group's had a little bit more reprimand than the other groups in some kind of way, because it's kind of like, hey, watch out for this, because you are getting scrappy over here. But there's spirits who are saying like they're in your good spirit crew, but you're power struggling with them for some reason. Maybe because of past programming, so you're still afraid of them. You still feel like it's almost like you have that kind of like horror story view of them or something, or you're not comfortable with your own spiritual powers, so you are having this beef with the spiritual world, with spirits that are actually mad chill and like trying to help you, and they're all good vibes, but you don't perceive them that way because of these kind of past programmings and decisions and things of that nature, and you've really shut down chances to connect. So yeah, Three of Cups here. Literally spirits who are here in your spirit crew. Could be water deities here, graces, muses. We have deity beings connected with mermaids, okay? That kind of vibe. So they think that you also have beef with them. What's the advice? What's the advice for this group? I feel like we've already been getting it, but the Hanged One, this would be wise. Step in your wisdom. Don't give yourself too much grace and like, oh, one day I'll figure it out. They want you to be wise right now. They're like, you have enough wisdom, you have enough compassion, you have enough access to that Pisces 12th house Neptune energy. You have enough connection and awareness to your higher self and your soul to make better decisions, because I do feel like this group, you can be very triggered by things. You could maybe like to antagonize people, or you don't watch your mouth sometimes, or your energy and your intention is very harmful towards others, and in dynamics that it shouldn't be, not just where people need it, but like, like I was saying, like the kids, or just certain situations, people who are vulnerable. That's what it looks like. It looks like you've dealt with bullies, and whether you realize it or not, your energy goes towards those who are vulnerable sometimes, and you have less patience, or you have judgments that are there subliminally or consciously, and it affects them. Okay, so your advice here is to deal with that, deal with your subconscious, and to step off the hangman tree. So no more pausing, delaying. Oh, I'm meditating and buying good spiritual things, and it's amazing, and I need a lot of flattery, encouragement. It's like, no, you're ready to step with that wisdom, with expectation and responsibility, and walk your talk now. Okay, leave the energy of the world tree and go on that path and be about what you're talking about, right? Death card 13 comes after the Hanged Man, so everything needs to change now. We need to move forward in a healthy way. Okay, so there's a little plot twist there. I wasn't expecting that, but hey, I let the readings do what they do. So this is what I'm seeing. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. These people better get off your back up off you, back up off you, and may you have a lot of peace and harmony and wonderful energy, and may you have a lot of pizzazz and a little chutzpah where you need it as well, to handle what you need to handle, so everything can come out very honorable, balanced, and well for you. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.